My name is Chelsea Miller. I own my own t-shirt and greeting card company.
I think it was around age 14 I had asked VR to come to one of the IEP meetings because I knew that we needed to start planning for later on. At age probably 18 in high school, she had a path, which was a person-centered planning. We found out then that Chelsea really did like to write. She'd written quite a few things, and then a little bit later she did what was called the discovery process. And that's where you went on they call them Howies, hanging out with intent, where we would go with Chelsea on different activities and we'd hang out. And we found out that yes, she liked being with friends, but she still liked writing. And she liked the idea of fashion.
Through the discovery process, we learned when she was at her best and what types of supports that she would need in order to be at her best and to be successful. We were able to develop her portfolio to determine what her employment possibilities would be. And then, based on her interests and preferences, we discovered that self-employment was something that she had a great interest in. It's what motivated her. And we discovered her sense of humor. We discovered her creative side and thought it was just a great match for her.
And she let them know that she wanted to go to college. And then the opportunity for the transition program at USF came up, and it was for mostly people who were verbal with autism. Chelsea didn't fit the protocol, but we asked for an exception for her to apply. She went in to apply. She answered the questions on her own, typing her answers. She blew them away with her answers. They were so profound that they decided to make an exception and let her go to the Learning Academy, even though she required a one-on-one aid. And it changed Chelsea's whole affect. Her whole feeling of being was like, I've arrived, I'm not dumb. Part of the program was to develop something that you wanted to do. Vocational rehabilitation came on board, and we started the company.
And so we've been working with her to develop her business plan.
I like to sell t-shirts and greeting cards. They are very exquisite.
We contracted with one of our vocational rehabilitation vendors called a Certified Business and Technical Assistant Consultant to assist in developing the plan and doing the feasibility studies.
I believe there were 6 slogans that were used for the t-shirts.
We've also done a test market on Chelsea's products.
And then also working on the greeting cards at the same time.
Her cards are mostly done with the therapists because they're done with independence without anybody touching her. And we want them, to be unquestionably her own thoughts.
She started with facilitated communication, but we're moving more toward independence now. And it was so exciting to see her be able to communicate her ideas, her thoughts. She has a wonderful sense of humor.
When she communicates to you through a communicator, it's just so incredible to hear someone that you know as Chelsea because you know her heart, but you don't know her voice.
A lot of people think, oh, she's little, she's like a baby, and she's not. That's one thing that she hates the most. She wants people to realize that she's a young woman. She has, things to say, and I feel like her cards and her business is like her outlet and her artistic way to get it out.
It has given her a sense of self-worth.
And I had many people tell me, I'm sorry, your child is not employable. I just said, read my lips. She is employable, she will be employed, and I'm not going to give up.
She has these incredible talents that are somewhere under the surface.
For a long time she said, I want to teach the world about autism so people don't think I'm dumb. People know that I'm smart and know that people with autism can do things. And I think she's she's fulfilling that purpose.
Her whole goal is to have her voice heard.
She is opening doors for so many behind her.
She's very profound in what she thinks, well beyond her years, and if we had given up looking, we wouldn't have found it.